Hey Google, what is a shift leader?
Here's a summary from the website Indeed.com. Shift leaders provide leadership and management for their fellow coworkers during a given set of work hours. Shift leaders act as the first line of defense for customer issues and employee disagreements.
Hey Google, what is a chief corporate officer?
On the website CareerTrend.com, they say, Chief corporate officers oversee everyone from management to lower level employees, making certain everyone works as a team, helping the company remain profitable.
Hey Google, what is a general manager?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. A general manager or GM is an executive who has overall responsibility for managing both the revenue and cost elements of a company's income statement, known as profit and loss responsibility.
Hey Google, what is executive assistant?
According to Wikipedia, a secretary, administrative professional, or personal assistant is a person whose work consists of supporting management, including executives, using a variety of project management, communication, or organizational skills.
Hey Google, what is chief staffing officer?
Here's a summary from the website en.wikipedia.org. In general, a chief of staff provides a buffer between a chief executive and that executive's direct reporting team. Often, chiefs of staff act as a confidant and advisor to the chief executive, acting as a sounding board for ideas.
Hey Google, what is a chairman?
According to Wikipedia, the chairperson is the presiding officer of an organized group such as a board, committee, or deliberative assembly. The person holding the office, who is typically elected or appointed by members of the group, presides over meetings of the group and conducts the group's business in an orderly fashion.
Hey Google, what is a chief public relationship officer?
According to Wikipedia, the Public Relations Officer or Chief Communications Officer or Corporate Communications Officer is the head of communications, public relations, and/or public affairs in an organization. Typically, the CCO of a corporation reports to the Chief Executive Officer. The CCO may hold an academic degree in communications.
Hey Google, what is CCO?
According to Wikipedia, the Chief Commercial Officer is an executive level role, with the holder being responsible for the commercial strategy and the development of an organization. It typically involves activities relating to marketing, sales, product development, and customer service to drive business growth and market share.
Hey Google, what is HRO in a job?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that. Do you want to know what a charot is?
Yes?
On the website hautculturefashion.com, they say, the charro of Mexico is a romantic testament to chivalry, tradition, and pride. These Mexican cowboys are highly skilled horse riders, tamers, and herders, the Mexican equivalent of the iconic cowboy of the American West.
Hey Google, what is the president of a job?
On the website Indeed.com, they say, the president is tasked with providing strong leadership for the company by working with the board and other executives to establish short and long term goals, plans, and strategies.
Hey Google, what is the vice president of a job?
Here's a summary from the website Senate.gov. During the 20th century, the role of the vice president has evolved into more of an executive branch position. The vice president is usually seen as an integral part of a president's administration and presides over the Senate only on ceremonial occasions or when a tie breaking vote may be needed.
Hey Google, what is board of director?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. A board of directors is a group of people who jointly supervise the activities of an organization, which can be either a for profit business, nonprofit organization, or a government agency.
Hey Google, what is a senior staff?
On the website dictionary.cambridge.org, they say, the managers, or the most important managers, in an organization, rather than ordinary employees. Some city firms have begun to pay their senior staff a basic taxed wage.
Hey Google, what is co-owner?
Here's the definition of co owner: a person who owns something jointly with another or others.
Hey Google, what is a supervisor?
Here's the definition of supervisor: a person who supervises a person or an activity.
Hey Google, what is a supervisor at a job?
Here's a summary from the website en.wikipedia.org. A supervisor is responsible for the productivity and actions of a small group of employees. The supervisor has several manager-like roles, responsibilities, and powers. As a member of management, a supervisor's main job is more concerned with orchestrating and controlling work rather than performing it directly.
Hey Google, what is manager and a job?
I couldn't verify your voice, so I can't help with that.
Hey Google, what does
You
a
can-
manager mean?
Here's the definition of manager. A person responsible for controlling or administering all or part of a company or similar organization.
Hey Google, different types of management.
I found 22 on the website simplicable.com. These are the most common types of management. Here are the first 5. Strategic management, sales management, marketing management, public relations, and operations management. Want to hear more?
Yes?
Okay, here's 3 more. Supply chain management, procurement
Hey, did you
management,
know there's a
and
rice?
financial and accounting
There's a
management.
rice there. Come on.
Okay, I will.
To see the whole list, follow the link I just sent to your phone.
Hey Google, which person is required? Hey Google, which person is responsible for firing and hiring a person?
On the website smallbusiness.cron.com, they say, the Human Resources Department oversees most aspects of an organization's employee relation responsibilities, including recruitment, hiring, and termination. The department makes sure the employer has complied with employment and labor laws in making the decision to fire an employee.
Hey Google, what is human resource officer?
On the website targetjobs.co.uk, they say, human resources officers are responsible for hiring, developing, and looking after employees. This involves functions such as training and monitoring performance.
Hey Google, what is employee?
Sorry, what are you asking?
What is a trainee?
According to Wikipedia, a trainee is commonly known as an individual taking part in a trainee program or a graduate program within a company after having graduated from university or college.
Hey Google,
A tr-
what is a employment of director?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that. Do you want to know what a director position is?
Yes?
On the website thebalancecareers.com, they say, a director is a senior management position responsible for the strategic and tactical management of a significant piece of the company. Directors typically manage a few subordinate managers. Within their area of responsibility, they generally have wide latitude, with an expectation to meet broad goals.
Hey Google, tips for avoiding the demotion.
Here's a summary from the website psychologytoday.com. 1. Select the situation. Avoid circumstances that trigger unwanted emotions. 2. Modify the situation. 3. Shift your attentional focus. 4. Change your thoughts. And 5. Change your response.
Hey Google, tips for avoiding a demotion.
Here is some information for how to cope with demotion. Here's a summary from the website quickbase.com. Some steps you need to take after a demotion include 1. Dealing with the emotions. You need a chance to rant and rave or have a good cry after a demotion, but find somewhere private to do it. 2. Understanding the reasons. 3. Looking down the road. 4. Getting down to the nitty gritty. And 5. Think long term.
Hey Google, tips for getting promoted.
I found a list on the website glassdoor.com. 8 habits of employees that get promoted. Here are the first 3. Set and communicate
Hey,
career
because I
goals.
love you.
Be goal-oriented. Always be a team
So
player.
long.
Be collaborative.
Here.
And make yourself indispensable.
Okay.
Be irreplaceable.
How about that? That
Do you
enough?
want to hear more?
That's it. Yes?
Eat more.
Alright, here are the last 5. Keep learning. Take initiative. Document your success. Advocate for yourself. Don't be afraid to take charge. Show leadership potential. Network with the right people. And finally, be an engaged employee.
Hey Google, who is the highest person in the hierarchy in a job?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Hey Google, what's the difference between promotion and demotion?
On the website Quora.wordpress.com, they say, demotion is the opposite of promotion. It is a downward movement of employees in the organizational hierarchy with lower status and lower salary. It is the downwarding process and is insulating to an employee.
Hey Google, tell me supervisor in a sentence.
On the website Merriam-Webster.com, they say, examples of supervisor in a sentence. The supervisor fired him after he showed up at work drunk.
Oh God, it's just an example.